right, guys, topic number 2. And this topic is about Channing Tatum. And he thinks that his Magic Mike training regime is unhealthy. Now, before we go into this story, if you really think so, Channing, come see us. That's why we're called the Gym Rat Pack. Yeah?
No.
Anyway.
Yeah. We know a couple things, though.
Yeah. Anyway. So this comes to us via IndieWire. And it says dog star Channing Tatum is already deep into preparation for his third and final go-around as male stripper Mike Lane for Magic Mike's Last Dance. But the actor has been vocal, like several male stars of late, about the extreme training regime that goes into physically preparing for the feature. While doing press for his latest film, Dog, the story of 2 Army Rangers, one of whom is the dog of the title, traveling to a fallen soldier's funeral, Tatum went on the Kelly Clarkson show to discuss getting into shape for the Steven Soderbergh film. Tatum explained to Clarkson that one of the reasons he didn't necessarily want to embark on a third feature was because he'd need to have the right physique for it. It's hard even if you do work out to be in that kind of shape, he said. He said much of the training required isn't even eating healthy foods. Well, is not enough. That's not even healthy. You have to starve yourself, he said. I don't think you're that lean. I don't think when you're that lean, it's actually healthy for you. He considers the physical training for the role a full-time job in itself, and that it's becoming far harder for the actor to lose weight than it was when he was younger. Duh.
Welcome to growing up.
Tatum has regularly discussed his struggles to maintain a Hollywood body type for features like Magic Mike before. In a 2015 interview with Reuters, Tatum discussed his relief at being able to have an average body after Magic Mike was over. Other actors have also discussed this struggle to maintain an ideal male physique in Hollywood, including Robert Pattinson and Chris Pratt. Magic Mike's Last Dance has been rumoured for a while, though Tatum had been previously hesitant to return. In a recent interview, Tatum said the movies have revolutionized stories aimed at women. Our whole idea was that we could change that, revolution that in terms of what that experience could be for women. We went out and actually made it with women. It was an education, he said. Dog is in theaters now. Leon.
Yeah.
What do you think about Channing Tatum saying that it's unhealthy, he has to starve himself?
First of all, why
blah.
don't you buy Greg Doucette's cookbook? Why don't you?
Yeah, baby.
Big up Greg Doucette.
Big up to Greg Doucette there. Yeah.
Okay, as you, obviously we're gym rats.
Yes.
We've been in shape. We've been out of shape. We've been in shape. We've been out of shape. We've been all different kind of shapes.
Currently in between shape.
Yeah. Currently.
Well, 2 of us
yeah.
are.
He's all right.
He's all right.
We're still under construction. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, you don't have to starve yourself. First of all, like you don't have to starve yourself.
No.
When I got in my best shape, I didn't starve myself. I actually started eating more, but was eating
the right
foods.
Yeah.
So this starving, I feel like he's giving out the wrong message to start with. If he is starving himself,
yes,
you will lose
muscle
and fat, and you will just get skinny.
fat.
So me and Larry had a conversation earlier. Yeah. So people that live in poor countries that don't eat don't look like Channing Tatum, and they are really starving.
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody looks like that.
Exactly.
So how he retains that muscle? It's not chicken and broccoli. Yeah. It's not chicken and broccoli. And the thing is, if you're Hollywood, you need to. It's a lifestyle. Eating clean, training right is a lifestyle. So The Rock never really gets too far out of shape. he could never afford to. It's too long and too much hard work, especially as a big man. How old is he now? He's in his 50s.
Yeah.
Right. So what does Greg always say? Maintaining.
Yeah.
So you maintain what you have, you gain your muscle, and then you just start cutting back your calories. This starving thing.
But you hit the nail on the head. I don't know, because I want you guys to
go on,
try, because I know you guys know what you're talking about. But you hit the nail on the head quickly when you said it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
These guys don't practice a lifestyle.
No.
So another one that we spoke about earlier was Skarsgård. When he got ready for Tarzan, remember?
Yeah.
He talked about starving himself as well. And obviously you have to use some chemical assistance if you're starving yourself to hold onto your muscle. Subsequent to that, because you don't have a healthy eating habit to get in shape, what happened to him after Tarzan? I saw him with a picture with a big stomach on his. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's what happens.
You put on the weight real quick. It's
straight back,
and it's all around your stomach,
right?
And it's all around your organs.
Because it's not a lifestyle. Because if you can't starve yourself continuously until you're dead, like you have to have an healthy eating habit. So sorry to cut. I just wanted to
buy Greg's book. Greg Doucette. No, I'm just
Yeah.
You know, you can eat what you want. You can eat well. Like, but some people was gonna do these things, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not advocating ever starving yourself for anything.
Not at all.
You know, apart from who is it that starved himself for?
Oh, but those were extreme.
Yeah.
Christian Bell.
Christian Bell.
Bell.
You look like you starved yourself.
That's
Right.
real.
60 kilos.
That's real starving yourself.
Right. That's what you look like
if he
you
starved
yourself and no Sazul.
He's going to look like the picture I'm going to put up now. Yeah? He's going to look like this.
Where Chris, you can see spine through his front
spine.
Right.
Spine. You
and
can
rib cage and... Yeah.
You can see the blood flowing.
Yeah.
You know, a bit of sugar
There's
going
movements
through.
when he's like this, where he looks like Nosferatu.
Right.
It's just like
So if you starve yourself, you're going to look like Christian Bell in, what was the film?
The Machinist.
The Machinist.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to look like.
Yeah.
You starve yourself, you're not going to look like Channing Tatum.
No.
So don't do it.
So that's why he is on the Sazul.
Yeah. And for those that don't know what Sazul is, it's
performance enhancing drugs.
PDs.
Yes.
Yeah, performance enhancing drugs.
There you go.
You know?
Right.
Mr.
Ashley.
Oh, Ashley.
Number one, you starved yourself for this.
Yeah.
This was your most ripped body.
Yeah.
Mr. Olympians starved themselves, okay, to get shredded, to get down to what, 10%, 6% body fat.
If you're stepping on the Olympia stage, you're 4
or 5.
Yeah.
Even Greg's at.
You're lucky if you can
Even Greg's
squeeze.
about 9.
Greg sits about 8, 9.
Yeah.
He sits at that.
Yeah.
And he's told you he go right down. And obviously, being too lean is bad for you.
It's bad for your health as well. Yeah.
Bad for your health, bad for your sex drive, bad for you. You're going to have deficiencies all over the place. You don't know the effects. Anyway,
But he started, you can see every single sinew. That is not starving yourself. That is Beats Body at the weekend.
Let me have a look. To be fair, that's more you. That's more Damien.
That's about 5 kilos off me.
Yeah, that's about
Literally,
that's
6
about
foot version
Damien.
of me.
But you don't get that physique from starving yourself.
And I don't starve myself. I eat food. A lot of it.
You wouldn't have muscles like that if you starved yourself.
And that's not even Sazul. I don't take Sazul. That's not even Sazul. So whatever you're doing...
If he's starving himself, that's Sazul.
Yeah.
And I believe that he's probably starving himself because he doesn't live a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Always,
so that is Sazul. You'll be very surprised the amount of people who take performance enhancing drugs to look like that.
Yeah. But just know that taking performance enhancing drugs won't make you look like that. You're either genetically gifted and can get certain shapes, or you can't.
And obviously your training matters a hell of a lot because your body needs the stimulus.
Right.
But no, I just call a lazy red flag on that one. I'm sorry, but it's just like, as Leon said, you stay in shape as part of your career. As Stella Adler put it so well when she talked about the craft of acting, your body's your instrument.
Right.
And that's not even talking about being like muscly. You keep your body working in the shape.
Right.
Part of being an actor is making sure that your instrument works, not just your voice, but your body can work. Christian Bale, as scary as his yo-yoing is, he fully embodies that to a degree I would never go to. He fully embodies that. To say that, you know, it's terrible to be starving yourself. Again, you're not starving yourself. You're probably having to get down to a bit of chicken and broccoli, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like twice a day.
Yeah.
And the occasional nut and lots of water. Okay, fair enough. You're not starving. You're not dying. Yeah. You're not having one cup of coffee, which what Christian Bale had, and he chewed chewing gum, and that was it. And an apple.
A cup of coffee and an apple.
That was his daily diet. That's borderline starving.
I'll be ready to kill someone.
I'll be crying.
I'm going jail for the most stupidest thing. I'm telling you, it's going to be something so terrible. Like someone just looked at me. That's what you mean.
I wouldn't even be able to think straight on that diet.
Why did you kill him? You walked past me with a burger.
Yeah. Oh, man.
No, I just,
Rob a chicken and chip shop.
That's it. Rob that.
I don't even want your money. Just give me all the chicken and chips.
In the latest news, man put in prison for having fries in mouth going, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Hand straight in the fry. Hand bun up to pieces. Yeah.
No.
Channing, I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
come on, man. I've got a lot of respect for Channing.
I like Channing.
I like you, Channing.
I like Channing. I like Channing.
But don't push that starvation thing.
You're so you.
Yeah, I got no.
Listen, I'm sick of this whole. I'm starved because first of all, like the guy said, you're not really starving. When you look at starvation victims in Ethiopia and those kind of places where people are really starving, that's what starving looks like. So we don't starve. You're highly restricting your calories, which is still bad, right? If you're looking for that kind of physique, Now, I don't dispute that you did that, but you've obviously had to take performance-enhancing drugs to get that physique. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, other people could.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that. My point is, though, is that as Leon said, and that's a big thing with me, you're pushing, people look up to you. And if they see that physique and then see that you're pushing a starvation diet, that's exactly what they're going to do. Do you know? And that's dangerous. Yeah. It's not good.
It is dangerous.
You know? And this is the problem that I have with a lot of Hollywood guys. Because, like as I said, Skarsgård is another one. I'm sure that, I mean, there's loads of them. There's very few of them. This is why, although he's blatantly on PEDs, you can respect Camille Nanjiani because he's turned his life around. He's now on. He finished filming Eternals and he just took it a step further. Yeah. And now that's his lifestyle. He loved it. He loved it. It's a lifestyle. Yeah. So this is how you need to be. If you can't live a healthy lifestyle, then you need to just give it up or give up those kind of roles because this is why Hugh Jackman, for instance, doesn't want to be Wolverine anymore. He's tired of working out. He even said it himself. I'm tired of doing these workouts. These twice a day, 6 days a week workouts. I'm tired of it. Probably tired of sticking a needle in his arm as well. But there you go.
A different story.
Yeah.
But this is just like a problem for the fortunate.
Right.
Like, is this really a problem?
You 100%. 100%. This, you shouldn't even be moaning that you have to get in that shape. Yes, we all find it difficult to get in shape as we get older. You got two guys who are in their 40s. You got a guy in his 30s who's now experiencing what that's gonna be, what that's like. Yeah. Yes, it's harder. It's not impossible. No, it's not impossible. As long as you've got the right knowledge and you are prepared to work hard and be disciplined. Yeah, it's not that difficult, even in your 40s, right?
As Matt Damon famously said, it's an indulgence to be asked to work out, like for a movie.
I mean, I lived that dream for a few years. Obviously, everyone knows I used to be a professional boxer. That is what I did solely for a few years at the peak of my career. I was loving life.
It was your job.
That was my job,
and it was your job,
and I loved it. I got up, trained, ate, slept. Then trained again in the evening, late afternoon, evening, and then it was gravy. 6 days a week, no problem. I got no complaints. You know, I'm not moaning. Oh, I got to do this workout and that. No, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and with the physical benefits that come with it.
Yeah.
And if you want to play Gambit, you need to be shredded.
Yeah. Well, hence our other story that we did about him that he wanted to play Gambit. You need it. Especially now with the MCU, how it is. Yeah. You want to forget about that talk there, boy.
Yeah, I don't want to hear moaning.
You know what I mean?
Magic Mike weren't repping it, bro. Trust me, you need to for Gambit.
That is, you need to be even better shape than that.
Yeah.
So that if I were you, Channing, and listen, out of love, because we love you, we you need to get a healthy lifestyle.
Greg Doucette's book.
Greg Doucette's book. You know what I mean? Or there's a guy called Stan Efferdin who has the vertical diet. He's great as well. He trains a lot of the celebrities.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing as
You
well.
got money like that.
Well, he has. You got. This is what I was about to go into. You've got money like that, so you're getting a trainer, which you're probably not even paying for anyway. The studio's probably paying for that. You're getting a chef, which again the studio's probably paying for. You know,
and while you're on set,
right?
Yeah.
So what exactly is the problem? Like, I don't really understand. You probably have a doctor on staff as well. When you're taking the vitamin S.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. Like, what's the problem? What's with the? Oh, I can't. It's too hard to get in shape. Blah blah. No,
it's not.
It's that falling out of cloud nine onto candy.
You can really eat vegetables. Just for example, till the cows come home.
Yeah, but
like,
no, I'm saying starving. It's the words he's using, starving.
Right, but that's the kind of thing he means. He means unhealthy. What he really means is unhealthy eating practices.
Right. Then say that.
So then that just eating vegetables till the cows come home.
Right.
Is unhealthy eating habits.
Yes.
Yeah. You're right. That's exactly what he should have said. He should have said that.
Well, I also think it's part of the Hollywood system as well. I think the argument he's got, which he's not really making clear, and I could be wrong on this one, but it's like you're given a certain amount of time. And because he likes to go out and probably have a bit of fun and let himself down and relax.
And get on the Peruvian marching powder.
Yeah. Does he do that?
I don't know. I'm just
we don't know. But like, if you're...
Who's got the bugle?
like a horn. If you're having that lifestyle where you're letting your hair down every now and then yes, you're not going to maintain that. But it's, as Leon said, it's about consistency. If you can have that body literally for just a year of eating healthy and eat what you want, have cake on the weekend, like literally.
Yeah, you can
have yourself.
You can.
You don't have to restrict yourself to the point that you're quote unquote starving.
I'm going to give an example. It's a little, I wouldn't even say it's extreme, but some people might see it as that. So as I said, I used to be a professional athlete, a professional boxer, training 6 days a week, twice a day. I trained so hard, and these guys know this. I trained so hard that if I didn't eat whatever the hell I wanted, I would feel terrible, no energy. There's no way I could eat the amount of calories I needed to fuel my workouts and just eat clean food. I could not do it.
You'd have fell over.
Yeah.
You'd have just passed out.
Yeah. And you can see, you can look at many pictures of me online, if you Google it, the kind of shape I was in when I was boxing.
Yeah.
So that alone is a testament to not having to adopt unhealthy eating practices.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. So you could all you have to do to lose body fat is make yourself go into a calorie deficit.
That's it.
Even if you eat donuts, if you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose body fat.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So
it is simple.
It really is simple. People try and complicate it, but it's really that simple.
Yeah.
So you can either have a deficit via restricting your food intake. You can make a deficit via doing more work, more training.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Exactly the same and work twice as hard as you've been.
Yes. It all depends on your willpower and you know,
what do you really want?
What you know what I mean? That's all it is. That's all it is.
I think a Hollywood film's enough motivation for me to say.
I think it's enough motivation for any one of us.
I've got to do a Hollywood film, and that means no pizza.
I need to get up at 5 and train because I'm going to be on set.
All these women are going to be screaming at me. My six-pack's going to be out. I'm going to look like a G on the film.
I haven't got to touch a chef once because he's cooking it for me. I ain't got to go to the cook. I ain't got to go to Tesco's and buy my food and sit there and cook it for 4 hours.
The limo's going to pick me up every morning. What a life.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Can't have doner and chips.
Well, guys, you've heard what we've got to say about this. What do you guys think?
What do you think?
And please give some informed, when you're coming to the diet part, please know what you're talking about, you know?
Because you ain't beating this dude.
But please, leave some comments down below and let us know what you think.